David, you're a founder and a startup, founder of two startups, right?
Right,
Tell us about it.
right. So I think the first one is called Tomo, and coming back to Indonesia, I understood that going into corporate again is not much of an option due to just the different kind of like market landscape here. And I took it as an opportunity to start my own thing. So I took a leap of faith into entrepreneurship. And at the time, I really wanted to focus on helping people breathe better, especially for urban commuters. So that's how Tomo started. Maybe fast forward to 2023, that's when I also met up with a few other co-founders to start a brand called Mamiru, which is focused on helping make parenthood a little bit more joyful through the array of products that we create that help make them more confident, help them focus on the parenting experience instead of the hassle. So those are the two things I'm focusing on.
All of your founders are young people,
Right.
Gen Z, or probably,
Millennials.
yeah, very young millennials.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too old to be Gen Z,
Right.
right? Okay. How does that work out? When you're, competing with brands that are run by people who are far more mature with a longer runway. How do you deal with that, or it doesn't make a difference?
I think every generation has a unique perspective on
Right.
things because you are born into different set of parameters and whatnot. So I think we continue to be curious. We don't box ourselves to only our way of thinking. We try to also ask each generation how we could improve.
Right.
And yeah, I think that's how we run business.
You come from a fairly comfortable background.
Right.
Conservatively, I would say it's upper middle class.
Oh yeah.
Right? But running a startup, you need to have a bootstrap mentality. You really need to be the opposite of being comfortable,
Right.
opposite of being confident that you will always have a bailout.
Right.
How do you make that transition? Because I know you to be a person who is able to be on both sides. You learn to be comfortable with what you have,
Right.
but you also learn to have a mentality of learning to be minimalist.
Right.
Right? I noticed that you really have a mindset of making sure that you don't run out of cash.
Right.
You also make sensible decisions.
Right.
So how does that work out?
I think just being aware of again like our privileges, which is real, and balancing that out with wanting to build a responsibly run, sustainable business.
Right.
We make sure that again we understand what we want to build, and we also keep in mind that it has to stay sustainable for a long period of time.
Right.
Right.